Hi, fellow students. I'm Lekraj, your business strategy and investment coach. I will briefly introduce to you diversity, equity, inclusion in business. There is an analogy that people often associate with diversity, inclusion, and equity around coming to a party. Diversity is being invited to a party without chasing the invites. Inclusion has the music to dance, to not being judged for any moves. And equity is being able to dance without barriers to access. As a result, diversity, equity, and inclusion equals to belonging. Now, it is time to reflect on a time you found yourself unable to join or belong to a particular place. Now, let's move on to what is meant by the terms diversity, equity, and inclusion. To break down some of those terms, diversity means the presence of differences within a given setting, such as race or gender, sometimes ethnicity, religion, nationality, or sexual orientation. Next, inclusion addresses people with different identities who feel valued and leveraged within a given setting. So think about a team, workplace, or industry. When we start to talk about equity, equity is the approach to ensure that everybody has the same access to the same opportunity. In the workplace context, how do all employees access the same level of attraction, promotion, and retention? And the last piece is belonging. Safety and security that companies create for their employees, so having individuals feel that they can be accepted and that they can be their authentic self. That's what we tend to think about when we are talking about belonging. Now, can you think of an example of institution implementing diversity, equity, and inclusion, and how it is being implicated? Did you know that Google is spent $265 million between the year 2014 to 2016 to raise its diversity numbers, but was unsuccessful? This fact has gained additional attention since the business recently let go of an employee who had written a statement criticizing diversity efforts. 72% of tech workers who participated in a 2017 survey said their company's commitment to diversity and inclusion was crucial. In another study that polled over 700 startup owners, 45% of participants said they had internal conversation on diversity and inclusion the previous year. The majority of respondents to that survey thought that by 2030, the workforce in technology sector would be typical of all Americans. But that's a long way from where we are right now. Diversity, equity, and inclusion are essential to company culture because they foster creativity, fresh perspective, and understanding. By the implementation of diversity, equity, and inclusion, people of different races, abilities, ages, genders, religions, and sexual orientation, and other diverse backgrounds can be more comfortable in the workplace. It can lead to new ways of solving problems, developing products and services, and understanding the world. Inclusion also helps ensure everyone feels valued and respected, making people more engaged and productive. Companies can build a more robust, vibrant work culture by promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion. Therefore, belonging is the feeling and belief that we are not only meant to be there, but also encouraged to be there. Some studies show that teams or organizations of individuals with diverse qualities, experiences, and work style have richer sets of ideas, perspectives, and approaches to business issues. That is what I have for you today, my fellow students. In our next session, we will discuss the practical methods and strategies to implement diversity, equity, and inclusion in businesses. Thank you.